Hello everyone, my name is Jeff Malaba, and today you're welcome to the 3 card and 1 loan credit hack. This will be a personal and business credit card training that will help you understand how to build your personal credit and your business credit to be able to qualify for funding. The goal is to build your credit score fast within a short period of time, looking at least a minimum of 30 to 60 days to begin to see some substantial results. Hopefully, you guys can be able to capture all of this in a short period of time and understand why this is very essential. Now, before I commence, who is this training for? Well, for anyone looking to build your personal and business credit fast and get access to funding, like I've mentioned earlier on. Of course, those looking to use OPM. OPM stands for Other People's Money to leverage multi-family unit investment and grow into commercial properties. Now, who is this not for? Well, anyone just looking around aimlessly with no purpose, this is not for you. You should go somewhere else because this is especially designed for serious-minded investors looking to actually scale and maximize their returns. Now, there is a quote I want to share with you guys before I continue, and the quote says, "Credit is a powerful tool, but like fire, it can either warm your home or burn it down. Use it wisely." So my goal is to guide you guys through the process of understanding how to utilize your credits the right way and of course utilize that in the long term. Now, one of the tools we are utilizing to create a transformation within a personal and a business credit to see that maximum returns is called a revolving account. So what is a revolving account? So a revolving account are account that is a type of credit account that allows borrowers to repeatedly borrow up to a set credit limit, repay, and of course borrow again. So instead of installment account, we've got two types of account right now. So instead of installment account, which usually have fixed payments and a set and end date, the revolving account is much unique and different because they offer flexibility in both borrowing and repayments. Now, there's some differences between a revolving and an installment account. Now, I'm going to share this deck when I'm done below this video. You guys can have access to this deck I'm looking at right now. Now, in the deck, in page 4 of this deck, there is a difference, a table comparison between the revolving account and the installment account. Now, one of the key features of a revolving account is it affects both credit utilization and payment history, influencing credit score significantly. That's the underlying factor there. The fact that it can influence credit score significantly is the reason why we are bringing you this strategy. Don't forget, we're looking at two things. One is the installment account, and the second is the revolving account. Now, the revolving account we recommend highly is called Credit Strong. Below this video, once we're done with this video, you have access to the link that gives you access, of course, to Credit Strong. So if you follow that link, I mean, it's a referral link. I get paid about $25, I think, thereabout. So feel free to use the link below, and then you can qualify for the discount that comes with that link as well. So it's a Credit Strong account. Now, in the deck I'm going to share with you, there are two different types of accounts we're utilizing. One is the Revolve, and the second is the Magnum. Now, the Revolve is the regular account where you opened, you signed up, and by default, everyone have access to the Revolve account. Now, listen carefully. If you don't listen to anything I say today, this is very important. Always make sure to get the maximum that this account provides. So, for example, you have some account that provide you anywhere from entry level, $500, $1,000. The max, go for the max. If it's 4,000, go for the max. I think that's what I started with Credit Strong. Because we don't play, we're not here to joke. We just want to go in there and destroy this whole thing. So go in there and then get access to the top level with Credit Strong. Now you open a Credit Strong account, which is Revolve and Save. Then you also create, this is a separate account called a Magnum Credit Builder Loan. This is a unique account. It's a Magnum Credit Builder Loan. That's the strategy that we want to utilize. Now this account, in combination with your Revolve and Save and Magnum in the same Credit Strong, boosts, you'll see a massive, significant improvement. I'm talking within a 7 days period in your credit score. So what all this strategy is designing you to understand both on the personal side and the business side, how do you maximize it? Now within Credit Strong, you have two options. You have the option for your personal account and the option for your business account. for the benefit of everyone watching right now, my intention here is that I'm assuming it's for your personal account. And so, if that's the case, stay within the personal realm. This training is designed for the personal realm as well, and then you can have access to that personal account for the Credit Strong account. Again, the Credit Strong is a revolving account. Now, in my deck here, my score has grown by over 118 points. 118 points. The last time it checked last in February 17. Vanche score 3.0. Now, that is how powerful this strategy I'm teaching you is. Imagine your credit score boosting by over 118 points. People pay for that information, guys. People pay monthly membership to get access to someone that can help them build their credit score within 118 points. And that's what I'm giving to you guys free. So if you want access to this deck, should be there'll be a link below. Just send me an email, basically. You have access to that day because you're an exclusive. You got to be an exclusive member to get access to something like this because this is a very important information we're giving out to you guys now here. Also, you have, now the second revolving account we have is called Kickoff, KIK0FF. Now, Kickoff is utilizing several means. It has a 0% APR over a period of time. It also has access to reporting your credit report to all three credit bureaus, I mean the Experian, the Equifax, and of course the TransUnion. Now that's besides that, it's also one of the leverages we utilize in building our credit within a short period of time, utilizing a revolving account. So we have two revolving accounts. Remember, you have the Credit Strong. Credit Strong is broken down into two groups. One is the Revolve and Share. Second is the Magnum. That's two. Now you have Kickoff. That's the three. So that's the three basic card we want to utilize. So you have Kickoff. Kickoff usually, again, Kickoff is the same principle applies for Kickoff. Go for the maximum. Don't do anything that is, say, the low level. So if you have 3 tiers in Kickoff, you have the maybe entry level for 500, second entry level for 1500, third level for 5000. Go all the way to the maximum. Why? Because for you to qualify, again, let me repeat this, for you to qualify to be discussing $100,000 0% APR from the banks, they got to see that you are worthy enough to handle those kind of funds. And that's what we play. Because when you understand the level in the multi-fam, going into the commercial, you have to understand, how do I play this game the right way? How do I gravitate from a multi-fam to a commercial? That's the process of gravitation you need to understand, and that's what this covers for you. So if you want to have access to this deck, you want to gain, of course, just shoot me an email. I will send you the email instructions very soon, and then there should be an email link at the end of this video for you to have access to that as well. Now, so the last one, which is a loan account, which is with the installment account itself. I'm sure most people, before they even watch this video, might have heard of Self, might not even know what Self. So Self is an installment account. The installment account are, I will call them the younger brother of the big boys. The big boys are the revolving accounts. So the Self or the installment accounts are below the level of the revolving account. That's why we started with the big boys. So the big boys, of course, are Credit Strong and Kickoff, while the lower level tier are, of course, the installment accounts. Again, for the same principle applies. For Self, you want to utilize the maximum level. Don't do the smaller, what's it called? I think it's about 50. I can't remember anymore. But the max you pay every month with Self is about $150. It's an investment, guys. Like everything else in life, whatever is worth getting is worth, and whatever you pay for, I mean, if for example, you're watching this training right now, imagine if you paid me over $100 every month for this training. You take it more serious, right? Or if you pay me over $5,000 just to listen to this, you take it serious. So think that you have paid something serious and take notes, take down this information and be serious about it, because sometimes when information is shared freely, people just think, well, it's just free, I'm okay with it. No. So take it serious, because it can literally change your life if you know how to utilize this. And that's why we're opening up our exclusive training to very, very few serious members. People take things for granted. Okay, so back to Self. So Self is an installment account. It's also part of your strategy. It's part of what you utilize as a game plan to see that significant short period of growth, exponential growth within a short period of time. So by utilizing the revolving and the installment account itself in one place. So again, back to the strategy, I'm going to give you a 10-foot overview of the entire strategy. Strategy number 1 is, step 1, create an account with Credit Strong and sign up for the revolving and Magnum accounts today. Now, step number 2 is to create an account with Kickoff. And step number 3 is to create an account with Self. And then once you have all three, you should be good to go. What next? What is the next level? Now, what I'm going to do next is this. I'm helping over 30 serious-minded investors grow their business and their personal credit fast. And so if you want access to this, shoot me an email. My email is support@amalabarllc.com. Again, that's support@amalabarllc.com. What are we doing for our serious-minded investors? Number one, we're helping them to look at teaching them how to read a credit report that is sent to you from either your FICO report, or from your top three bureaus. Number two, we're going to teach you how to utilize AI, basically, to actually query that report and remove all inquiries. I have over 64 inquiries removed in the last 40 days from my credit report. You have to remove all those hard inquiries. I'm going to teach you that. Even the ones that you know you're guilty of, I'm going to show you how to get rid of those ones that you're actually guilty of. If you have charge-off, listen, I have the worst experience when it comes to credits. Over 3 charge-off accounts. Back in the days when I took it for granted, I didn't really know how serious it was back in those days. But I've learned how to utilize this. The same strategy I'm teaching right now is what I use to grow my credit back up again quickly and then clear off all of this, even before the 7-year period. Remember, if you're smart, if you know about this, it takes about 7 years for a charge-off to remove from your credit history. But you don't have to wait 7 years, guys. I'm teaching you a strategy that you're going to utilize. And if you're serious about this, join my serious-minded team. We're looking for only 30 because I don't have the time. And my team don't have all the time to attend to everyone. Only 30 individuals who are serious will have access to this training. And of course, they will be the one I will be working with personally to guide them through the process to understand how to, 1, look at the credit file, how to read the credit reports sent to them. 2, remove all those negative inquiries from their account. 3, send out letters, emails, everything will be done for you. So this is done for you, okay? Letters to all your creditors, including the 3 credit bureaus. We're going to do that concurrently in a 40-day period and wipe off all of those negative reports or whatever you have on your credit file that needs to be cleaned. Once you've done that, we're going to apply our strategy, boost your credit score, and we're going to teach you our secret sauce on how you can get the funding of over 50,000 to 100,000 0% APR. I repeat that, 0% APR, or even as bad as your credit can be. Why is that important? This is the trick. Now, if you've joined me, if you're meeting me for the first time, you know I'm heavy of course, I'm a real estate investment coach, but I'm heavy in multi-family units and commercial. Now, for the first time, we are releasing one of the most powerful tool in the entire world. That's called InvestFusion. It's not ready for everyone because it's only opportune for a few select group of people to test this. Now, InvestFusion is the first and the only AI-powered platform in the world that combines or collapses both a commercial unit and a multi-family unit in one umbrella. All other platforms, the Zillows, the LoopNet, the Crexi, don't have that ability. It does not just provide you with description. We're done with that. Is vanilla information. It tells you if a property is going to cash flow. It tells you if you're buying a gold mine as against buying a landmine. Listen up, let me give you a story today, what happened today. I sent an email to one of my brokers, and she came back to me and said, Jeff, your price points, there's no multi-family property in your price point. I laughed because InvestFusion has told me there is. So the thing is this, what your broker cannot find, InvestFusion will find it. If you want to find gold mines, if your broker doesn't have that information, you are as blind. Because in life, you are what you know. What you don't know, you don't know. And so if you're leaving all your nest egg with a broker to go and be the one to decide your future for you, I'm so sorry. Guys, take control of your future, take control of your destiny, take control of everything happening in your life. And you can do that by utilizing the power of AI, the power of InvestFusion. Again, this is only open to a very, very select few. If you don't know what I'm talking about right now, the best thing you can do yourself a huge favor, shoot me an email, support@amalabarllc. I'm going to leave the link of that email below this video. Shoot me an email. Say, Jeff, please lock me in for InvestFusion beta testers. We are revolutionizing the world. We are going to be, because we cannot give this to everyone. It's impossible, because if everyone has access to this gold mine, what will happen to the rest? And that's why the first few beta testers who have signed up are hedge funds. Hedge funds and big Wall Street players are the ones who have signed up for InvestFusion. And so because I understand the power it provides for the retail investors or the man on the street, this will become a level playing field, because these are what the big boys are using. And that's what I'm telling you right now. If you want to know how to find out, for example, An appraisal report. If you don't know anything about appraisal report, for example, InvestVision will tell you the previous appraisal report done on the property. By default, just Google. If you don't, I mean, if it doesn't make common sense to you, this should be common enough. Just Google. A multi-family unit appraisal report will cost you anywhere from $500 to $2,000. One day report. The next day becomes outdated. If you are dealing with commercial property, it can go anywhere from $2,000 to $10,000 appraisal reports. InvestVision gives you. If there's no value, you can see that's the first thing that should give you like a light bulb on your head that, wow, there's something happening here. And so that's why, of course, all the big players are signing up for this. And so we're giving access to very, very few retail investors to have access to this gold mine. This is a gem in the market because it's going to revolutionize the entire real estate industry. Your broker will be shocked because you have access to information they don't have. One last tip, guys, one last tip. When you're buying a property, it's not the business of the seller to tell you everything. It's your job to go and find out. So imagine spending days, times, hours, weeks, months, just research it. Phase 1 reports, phase 2 reports, appraisal reports, foundation reports. You want to check for structural damage. You want to check all of that. InvestVision gives you in the tip of your hands. So guys, we're not going to talk too much. We've spent about 16 minutes. I'm done already. Again, like I said before, if you want access to join my exclusive team, shoot me an email. The email will be here, support@imalaballc.com. And then I will see you guys next time. Thank you, guys. Make sure again to follow me on IG. That's Jeff Imalaba on Instagram. That way you get access to me as well. You can always reach out, say hi, and then we'll see what goes up. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow.